Hello!
It's about time.
I was just out checking some things, make
No,
sure things were right.
you're knob dicking.
Don't be dicking my knob.
That's not how you should say it.
I was trying to see if I could look at the stream on my phone just to see if we got audio and stuff on the cut.
You can.
I can't on my phone because I'm connected to our channel. I don't have my own Twitch. Like a poor slob.
That sounds like a personal problem.
You mind?
I have a lot of personal problems.
Yeah, so do I.
We're gonna try this, the park, today, and I'm gonna see if I can play this with a hurt finger.
That's why you don't do dangerous stuff.
Things have to get done.
You'll never see me playing around with those types of instruments. The blind person knows where they're not supposed to be. And it's with anything electronic hardware tools.
I was trying to just do some work, get some extra cash, you know, I had a slow day at work, and they're like, hey.
I'd come it's like, Chad, why is there a hole in your hand?
I felt like
The
it.
drill. Like, what, why? I'm like, I don't know.
Man, I was watching some other guy
The only
play.
tool that I should ever be given is a screwdriver and a wrench. Because
Yeah.
even a hammer is too dangerous for me nowadays. How many pictures did you take today, Kevin?
For cars?
Yeah.
So I forgot to format the card. I just smacked that Bidoof in the face.
Get out here, Badoof.
Forgot to format the card, which resets the numbers.
Uh-huh.
Take a picture. But basically,
Not enough to where this is making you go crazy.
I'm already crazy. I shot from 301 to 500, 500 something. Smack him in the face.
Wait, you shot 500 cars?
No, so that's photos. 12
okay.
cars.
I'd say, damn, that's a lot of cars.
Pichu, why'd you ignore my berry?
Out of all the baby Pokemon, yeah, Pichu's alright. I like Ellie-Kid the most, though. That's the pre-evolved form baby Pokemon of Electabuzz.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like him the most. I don't like Smoochum. Smoochum is like, that's an abomination. Magby's okay. Azuriel's alright. Togepi, of course, is like, that's the best baby Pokemon. That's the first baby Pokemon. They need more baby Pokemon, in my opinion. That'd be kind of cool. If there was like a game that came out, and it was based around nothing but baby Pokemon.
Yeah, just let the babies fight, you know.
So, like, you know, what Pokemon don't really have, like, baby Pokemon that should have, like, baby Pokemon?
Rayquaza.
Can you imagine, like, a baby Rayquaza? That'd actually be kind of funny. They should have, like, a baby Pokemon of Scyther.
Baby Scyther?
Yeah, because Scyther and then Scizor are cool Pokemon. Oh, Heracross. It either needs a baby Pokemon or a evolved form. It needs to be, oh god, it needs to be a baby. needs to be a baby monkey Pokemon.
All right.
Not like the starters.
That's not the starter?
Yeah, it's not the starters, but like a baby monkey Pokemon. And Mankey doesn't count because like
What was it?
Mankey is like the first.
What's the... Was
So if
Apom?
it what?
Apom?
Yeah, Apom should have a baby Pokemon.
Well, he has an evolved form, too.
Yeah, but so did Pikachu when they gave it Pichu. Because Pichu was second gen, so Pikachu and Raichu were already there before Pichu. There's a lot of Pokemon that still need evolutions, like Heracross, Hitmonchan, and Hitmonlee. Who else? Like... Honestly, I'd like to see another evolution in the Sharpedo line.
Yeah.
Like, make him like a giant whale shark or something.
I think with Pokemon, they
Houndoom.
run out of everything.
I would love to see a evolved form of Houndoom.
Now that.
Evolved
Yeah,
form?
give him another evolution. Like,
Great timing.
make him like into a Cerberus.
Well, don't they have a...
He has a Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
How awesome would it have been if like Houndour was the so that's just the Hellhound. Houndoom is Orpheus, which is the Cerberus's I think is it the brother or the son of Cerberus?
Nice
Either
work.
way, it has 2 heads, and then its final evolution is 3 heads like Cerberus.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Great timing.
Oh, they have a, like a, like...
I know they have a dragon that's like that.
Do they?
Yeah, there's it's a Dino. It has 1 head.
Great timing.
And then I can't pronounce the second evolution. Has 2 heads, and then Hydreigon has 3 heads.
Nice work.
Freaking Delibird needs an evolution.
Which one's Delibird?
That's the one that looks like Santa. It carries around a bag of presents.
Oh, the owl-looking thing?
No, like the little penguin-looking dude.
I think he looks more like an owl.
He's a penguin, dude.
Is he a penguin?
He's a penguin.
What kind of penguin was he based off of?
Santa Claus.
He's not a penguin. That I know of.
He can't fly, so he's gotta be a penguin. Freaking Smeargle needs an evolution.
Caden's Creation just did the emoji "Live long and prosper."
Live long and prosper. We will forever be friends.
Hi. Here.
Yeah, we're just kind of trying to level up in the game right now.
It's not so much a game you play
For adventure.
for
and,
adventure or excitement. It's just a game you play to have fun and relax. Because there's no battles, or honestly, there's no really true objective in the game. It's not like you're going towards the end for something grand. It's literally just taking pictures of Pokemon. You mean
Pretty
you can't get more simple and basic as that. I'm pretty sure this game made a lot of people want to be photographers, though. Back in the 90s when they...
Here I am.
I mean,
She says, "That's what I sent?" Question mark. I thought it was the hand waving one.
Yeah, they need more, like, games for kids like that are cool like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing with all these, or with this game mostly, is it's an old concept game.
Oh, really?
It is an old concept game.
It's like, oh, it's Railroad. And as an actual professional photographer, it's like, oh, can I get off the rails, you know?
Nope.
And that's all I want.
It would have been awesome if they really made it to where you could actually walk around and take the pictures.
He said, OMG, what's up with me hitting the wrong emojis? I don't know. Do swanas not eat berries?
Oh no.
I don't know if it's a swan,
I mean,
but it's a swan.
I mean, almost all Pokemon eat berries.
No, it's not eating my berries.
Maybe it wanted a fish.
I don't have fish. I got berries. Got a running Pichu. A Bidoof. Stop the Bidoof. Bidoof's eating.
The Duff is the most derpiest thing ever, and it's still adorable.
I am Golden Bidoof. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit this hoot hoot. Andrews one says yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Geigo, Geigo, Geigo. Hayden, you can't kill them.
I can at least knock him out and put him in the right situation.
I think that's animal abuse.
I think that's photography. I just smacked that
So
one.
you just go around
That's all your
abusing
memory.
things?
Wrap
Doesn't
it up
sound
and come on
good.
back.
I ran out of memory on the camera because I went nuts taking pictures.
That's what happens.
Are you telling me this camera has less memory than my
Good
camera?
to see you.
It's an imaginary camera, so yes. Bet your pictures suck.
Probably. I just went shooting like crazy. Andros XS1 says, very different from the last time I logged in.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna want us to play Skyrim, but
Again.
we didn't even play it Monday
You didn't want to stream Monday.
because I didn't feel well,
Exactly.
and then we didn't even play it last week either.
What were we doing last week? Your dad was here.
Well, Monday we figured out our videos and everything. We actually got a freaking setup that works for us, and we can run OBS, and it doesn't crap out the computer. And then Thursday we played Snap.
Yeah. So Shayla, technically we are affiliate. We just haven't claimed it yet.
Yeah, there's a whole process. Like, you gotta submit like
Great
tax
timing.
forms and all this type of stuff. So it's like it's not something you can literally just be like, enter a password, press agree. All right, you're affiliates. Like there's like 4 to 5 steps.
Yeah. Well, now we have to do.
Nice work.
You have to have a token just to log into your account. I don't know if you know what a token is, but basically it's you have an app.
Cryptocurrency.
No. Basically, you have
Perfect timing.
an app on your phone that when you log into your account, you have to double log in with the token to make sure it's you, I guess.
I'm gonna sit down with my dad on
Nice work.
either Friday. No, I'll do it Saturday because they'll be rolling in on Friday.
Nice work.
And get it done. Plus, honestly, he handles my taxes for the,
Yeah.
for the moment, so they'll be fresh in his mind since he just did
Nice
them
work.
last month. Well, he did them earlier than that, but you know what I mean. Because last month it got extended to May instead of April.
Was
Yeah, because the pandemic. Instead of April, they pushed it back to May 15th. That probably will never happen again unless another pandemic happens.
Pretty much. I'm still kind of going, hey, can I get another stimulus?
Well, so working at Career Source right now, people. Okay, so the one problem is that people that still want to get checks for unemployment, the last 2 weeks, the website has basically been kicking them out. So, like, you have to claim your weeks. So you
Yeah.
can claim up to 2 weeks at a time. And you have to do it within a given window if you want your money. So, as of the end of last month, they now have to have 5 job searches per week. So for 2 weeks, you have to show that you looked for 10 different jobs, or you don't get your money. But the problem is that the last 2 weeks, no one can log in and claim weeks because every time they try to go to the next step, it literally brings them back to the very beginning. So we've literally been having people that are sitting there for an hour when usually claiming your weeks takes literally like less than 5 minutes. Just because it just keep getting kicked back. But the thing is now you gotta look for jobs, and at the end of this month, they're gonna take away the bonus 300 that people have been getting from the pandemic.
Yeah.
So people have been making around like
800.
yeah, but now they're gonna go back down basically to the very minimum amount they could have been making.
So there's a whole map that if you notice a Pokemon, it will map where it was at in here.
And of course, just to get verified for unemployment now is you have to do this whole ID me thing.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to identify yourself because the big problem when it was first started was there was so much fraud happening. People were literally taking other people's unemployment and stimulus checks.
Nice.
So they put in this new system. That is the state, I say. Florida did. But it doesn't even work half the time. It's just a big pile of shit.
It always is, though. Sorry, let's catch up on comments. Show says, oh damn, it's good to have the double security. It is. And then she also said, I got my dragon, by the way.
Dragon Balls. He rocked the dragon.
Okay.
Dude, that's old school. That's the original theme song for Dragon Ball Z.
So I'm guessing you're finally able to cut the tile for the dragon?
If I had a dragon, I would name it Shenron.
Shamrock.
Shenron.
Oh.
It's the dragon that grants you wishes when you've collected all the Dragon Balls in Dragon Ball Z. So if I had like a reptile, especially if it's called a bearded dragon, I'm gonna call him Shenron. And Shenron has a beard. Well, he has a mustache.
He's just the more original,
What's this?
what is it? Apom.
He can give you a high five
With his butt.
with his booty.
Yeah, I have my snake. I need to feed
Desmond.
him. Yeah.
Did you name him after freaking Assassin's Creed?
No, I don't think I was kept that in mind at that time. I was just thinking because he's a desert king snake. Oh, what's something deserty? Wrong button. All right.
The hell was that? They were not happy with you, whatever it was. They're like, get away from me right now. It would be funny if they attacked you, like if you weren't doing like the right type of picture. They just freaking like pecked you. It's like drill peck. Like what happened to Johnny? Like he got killed by Swanna taking pictures. Yeah, that's so you know the Quagmire, or you call him Quagmire.
Yeah.
That's the first stage of that.
Yeah, I know. butter. What is it? Butterfree? No, it's not Butterfree.
Butterfree's usually a purple with red little lint tinted eyes.
Oh, really?
There's Butterfree, Beautifly. Whooper. Oh, God.
Quagmire.
See, I told you, yeah. And then there's Mothim, Dustox.
This one's got the yellow and black wings. With the
Yellow?
blue and red bits.
I can't tell because I can't actually see a picture of it. So just off description alone, I can't.
Butterfly.
What?
Beautifly.
Oh, okay, so it was Beautifly.
Beautifly.
Yeah, it's Gen 3's Space Dewey Butterfree. So that was in Sinnoh. And actually in the anime, Mei, who's the main female protagonist, has a Beautifly.
Yeah.
And Jessie
Can't
has
watch
a
you
Dustox.
roll.
Because the cool thing about that line, so that's actually really cool. So Wurmple is the first stage. And then Wurmple can evolve into either a Cascoon or a Silicoon. I don't know what determines what, why it becomes one or the other. I mean, metagame, of course, will say that.
Toucanon, I see a Toucanon.
But Cascoon will then evolve into Beautifly, while Silicoon becomes Dustox, which is the moth. It goes Picky Peck, Trumbeak, and then Toucanon. And I always use Toucanon in Sun and Moon because I love him that much. At first, I thought he looked stupid. Because when they first introduced, like, Picky Peck and Trumbeak, they look like they're woodpeckers.
Yeah.
And then you get a freaking toucan, and you're like, well, this is dumb. I wanted a cool-ass woodpecker. But you get a toucan. And at first, I did not like him. But, I freaking love him. He's one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 7. He has an awesome move called Beak Blast, where
Yeah.
it's a two-stage move. He literally charges energy into his beak to where it literally like erupts. Like you can actually hit and then burn another Pokemon.
Okay. I can't read chat right now. But I'm sorry.
Dragon, computer Dragon Ball, shit.
Yeah, I know a couple of my friends opted for bearded dragons.
They seem cool.
Bearded dragons are very chill if you.
I'm just upset they don't have actual beards.
Well, they only. Nothing has a real beard except.
But that'd be awesome if it had a freaking beard.
My the reason why they call them bearded dragons is because some of them have black scales on the bottom of their chin, or bottom of their throat.
There's not a beard. That's a spike.
Okay, she said Colby had a damn rattlesnake when
How was it?
as a pet.
Some people do. Do you defang it or not defang it? I would say defang it.
That depends on. I don't know, because the thing about rattlesnakes is it can get infected if you defang it.
But do you want to be poisoned?
Technically, they're not poisonous.
Right, they're venomous.
There you go. I really don't have an issue with them. I mean, you can keep them as. Sorry, correction. You can't keep them as pets legally.
Rattlers?
Rattlesnakes, yeah. Legally, you can't keep them as pets without a permit. But people still do it sometimes. the only thing about them is it's not a pet that you can hold.
Here's my question: where do you go if Desmond gets sick?
Vet?
But you have to go to a special vet.
Nope, not all of them.
I thought only certain because it's an exotic animal.
Nice work.
I mean, you can go to an exotic vet. I mean, it just depends on where you're located. This is Florida, dude.
Nice work.
Yeah, and it wasn't legal. Yeah, I thought so. He got him when he was working in San Diego.
They just brought it, like, where does she live? I thought she lived, like, in the Northeast somewhere. Because I'm about to say, so you just, it probably doesn't. I'm probably mistaken.
A
But
new
if he, like, went to
discovery.
one state and then brought the rattlesnake back with him to another state,
That's also trafficking,
Nice work.
technically.
what are you in here for? I was trafficking a loose rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Just gonna sell him the
Nice
black
work.
market for 50 G's.
Nice work.
How have your pictures been doing? You been getting good grades?
Yeah, for the most part. I'm just kind of shooting to level up, you know?
You got any diamonds?
Yeah, I got a few.
Alright.
Yeah, I bought my, I bought Desmond at a...
At the back of a truck in the middle of nowhere. I'm kidding.
No, I got him at a reptile pet store,
Alright.
which was like a mom and pop shop.
What other animals, reptiles do they have?
They had all sorts of snakes, from ball
Uh-huh.
pythons, king snakes, corn snakes,
What's the biggest snake they had?
probably a python.
Damn, really?
I mean, it was probably 10 feet, but
Still a python.
yeah. But no, they had the ball pythons. They're like, here, you want to hold him? I was like, sure. Held it, and they're like, I'm like, okay, here he goes. I was like, you want to see this animal? Sure. Put the ball python on the table, on the counter, and left. It's like, okay.
He's like, you're in charge, alright? Watch the store. I'll be back. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be back.
She says, I live in WA, but he got the snake before he met me. That's when he worked in San Diego, but yes, the snake traveled in his truck with him.
That's one hell of a road trip.
Okay.
You mind?
Just sharing snacks with your new rattlesnake.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, you want a Funyun?
You want yeah.
I'm sorry.
But, I've always wanted a white, resistant, blah, 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 blah. You want an albino ball python?
The albino ones are pretty cool looking.
No, they have the pumpkin ball pythons.
What the fuck's a pumpkin balls python?
Basically,
Is
it's
it orange?
It's a ball python that's orange and has like pumpkin faces on it. If it's bred right, it's like patches of white areas with what look like faces in it.
For real?
Yeah,
Dude, that's kind of cool sounding.
it's just like, oh hey, this is different.
I'd own one of those just for the fact of its exotic look.
Yeah, but they are bred that way.
That's kind of cool though. Anyways, what other do they have any lizards at this reptile
Yep,
store?
they had some geckos and stuff.
Do they have a monitor lizard?
No, but they
Okay.
had 2 alligators roaming the store.
No.
Yeah, this is in
Nuh-uh.
Ohio.
They have Could you buy the alligator?
Sure, probably.
Holy fuck.
I don't think you could. I think they were rescues that they took in. But
Okay, but here's were they out in the open?
yeah, they were roaming. I don't know if they were
Like
taped or
walking?
not. Yeah,
Did they at least have their jaws closed?
couldn't tell you.
Oh shit, dude, I'd be scared.
You think I got that close?
I'd be afraid. Because all you need to, all that alligator needs to do is be in a bit of a bad mood and someone's dying.
Yeah, pretty much. And so they had that. They had good geckos. They had chameleons. They're like, yeah, we take this to
Chameleons are cool.
what is it? They take it to like things for kids.
Like for parties.
No, like for school.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, hey kids, we're gonna learn about this today. It's like, okay.
Could you imagine they brought the alligator? Hey kids, today we're gonna learn about.
I have seen,
Everybody run!
I have seen some do that. But yeah, they had that. They had tortoises roaming too.
I don't mind tortoises.
It was just very weird. Yeah. All I know is I got Desmond when he was about a week old.
He was still in the air.
Almost. I'm surprised they sold him at a week old.
Okay, did he like you in the beginning?
He didn't bite me.
Because I know sometimes when you buy like a new pet, it's kind of assholes sometimes in the beginning. But they don't like you at all. And you're like, well, what's in here, you fucker? I bought you and saved your life. Now you have a good home. So, least you can do is be nice to me. That's how my freaking hamster was. It was a piece of shit when I first got him. And I was just like, why did I get this thing? It hates me. And then it eventually learned to love me, and it was awesome. But in the beginning, I was like, why did I get an animal that hates my guts? Rest in peace, Petey.
Petey.
His name was Petey. It was my first, my first actual own pet.
I had hamsters growing up. What's the thing called? It's not a hamster.
A guinea pig?
No, it starts with a D, I think.
A D?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I know is a gerbil, a guinea pig, a hamster.
I can't remember. She says, yeah, I don't think my dragon likes me too much right now. LOL, I just got it yesterday.
What's your name, your dragon?
The name depicts everything.
Shinron Rocket Dragon, Z.
Yeah, I know. With bearded dragons have a lot of personality, so you
You
gotta
should
be...
name him Toothless, like from the How You Train Your Dragon.
Hey, Toothless! Elliot.
Why'd you name him Elliot?
Maybe that's why you hate me.
No. That's me, dude.
So the best thing to
do
think
this.
for bearded dragons is they're very food motivated.
Like my lab.
He's always food motivated. He had a drool almost touching the floor today.
He loves to drool.
Like from Peter's Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Nice work.
Have you ever seen Pete's Dragon?
Been forever.
Nice work.
I was just wondering if you actually knew about what she was talking about.
I know what you're talking about. It's just, dude,
That's a very
world.
obscure Disney movie, by the way. Not a lot of people know about Pete's Dragon.
Hey, 3-star diamond.
On what?
A buffalo
A bouffalon,
with flower in its fro.
little afro.
Yeah.
Great timing.
Yeah, I would say I need one more. I need a 4-star picture for this. Was it Dotrio?
Dodrio or Dugtrio?
Whatever the bird is with 3 heads.
Dodrio. Because the one with 2 heads is Doduo.
Gotcha. So with bearded dragons, they're very food motivated.
Nice work.
I would recommend getting some, what are they? They're, basically caterpillars. They're green caterpillars. Now, I don't know how big your favorite dragon is. It could be a baby or it could be adopted, you know?
I could never own an animal that required me to buy it bugs and then make me touch said bugs.
Well, you could use tweezies.
I don't want to be around the bug. I don't want the bugs in my house. I hate bugs.
No more bugs!
The pollinators can stay, everything else can just die.
Ugh. Man, I'm tired. Hornworms. Yes, hornworms. They're they're too big for him? Okay, so I'm guessing he's a baby then.
That sounds terrifyingly evil.
Hornworms?
Yes.
They're just caterpillars, baby butterflies. The reason why they call them that is because it has these really soft spikes on them.
Nope, I'd have to burn my house down if I found them.
They almost look like a caterpie.
Huh. Or they probably, really that or Weedle. Weedle's the one that has the horn.
I know. They're just green.
So more like Caterpie.
I got Dubai roaches and blacks. Soldier fly larva coming in Monday. I have mealworms for him now. The dubia roaches you can actually do I recommend saving a handful of them and kind of making a dubia farm. That way you don't have to keep spending money on dubia roaches.
What do you mean a dubia farm?
It's just, so dubia roaches is a type of roach that you feed to reptiles. They're very nutritious.
Yeah, but you're
they're
saying
very
make a
soft.
farm.
So basically, we call it a farm.
You want those things to reproduce?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's what
No.
you do.
Fuck no. Burn your house down if you have dubia roaches in it.
Basically all you do is it's just kind of like a cricket farm where you just have a tote with a lot of like egg cartons in it for place for them to hide.
If you have a dubia farm, we cannot be friends. I'm just letting that know right now, people. If you own a roach farm, you cannot be my friend in real life. Because I will never go to your house. Ever. Freaking hate bugs.
You just gotta hide it where Chad can't see it. No, I guess the biggest trend now is housing.
Hopefully it's not dubia farms.
Now it's a lot of people are. I just saw there's a new comment, but I'm gonna finish this. People are keeping mantises as pets.
Dude, mantises are mean. Praying mantis?
Yeah.
They're fucking mean, dude. They will attack a human with no fear. They're mean. They're mean little bastards. Here's the thing. I don't trust any animal whose mating ritual requires them to die.
Well, that's why you don't. So.
Cause that's gotta be like the suckiest thing. Like, can you imagine if humans did that? It's like, all right, men, if you want to reproduce, you gotta get your head eaten off after you've had sex with a woman. I would just take my thing. I don't want it no more. Freaking some spiders are that way too. Like they freaking eat the man after they're done with it.
Well, you gotta think it is a.
It's just such a vicious cycle of life.
I can't pause this. Okay, I'm gonna read these comments. I ordered breeder dubia so I can start a colony, but the box all set up, or got the box all set up. Chad stopped being a baby. my 4-year-old is better about the bugs.
Well, good for your 4-year-old.
There's just
When he gets when one day a bug colony carries him away, you'll wonder why. You should have never let him. When ants carry your baby away,
They're not ants.
well, ants can carry a baby away. Probably.
Really?
No.
They can carry away a watermelon. I'm pretty sure they can carry away a baby.
I've never tested to see if they can carry away a watermelon.
You do. It's on all the cartoons.
That's a cartoon.
Yeah, but they can lift a lot of stuff when they're together.
Nice.
I think.
You ever seen Ant Bully?
Ant Bully?
Yeah. That'll happen to your kid if you don't trust when you trust those ants.
What are you doing there, dude?
That's great.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about having reptiles, specifically lizards, is you have to, you gotta give them calcium supplements. I don't do that for my snake because he gets mice. which
Because he
have
has
calcium.
no legs. He doesn't get osteoporosis. He has no limbs.
Actually, the
It's time.
I got my snake and I was going in for a gecko. Ended up with a snake.
You were trying to get a Geico?
Gecko. And now I have like a 4-foot long snake, 5-foot long snake.
Have fun?
Depending on who he's around, he's bigger than some humans.
My grandma's 4'11".
Hey.
Yes, but I mean that's more so like her genetics, and then of course like you know I'm trying to I don't want to be politically incorrect.
So you know that Dodrio?
Yeah.
I have every photo I took is a 4-star.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what the scoring of this is.
I told you, you get better if the Pokemon's looking at you, it's centered, it's awake.
Oh, I get to compare. Okay.
Unfortunately, the thing about a snake is you can't ever make a snake an outfit to wear. Because no matter what you make it look like, it's just always going to end up looking like a condom.
What?
It's no matter what you do, it will always look like you put a condom over your snake. You put it like some type of like clothing over it.
That's why we put hats and wings
That's-
on them.
Snakes can't wear hats.
People put hats on their
They
snakes.
can't wear hats. They don't have the head for it. Especially the smaller ones. Maybe the big ones, but not the small ones. What are you gonna do? Put a hat and a boot on it?
Yeah. So, people have made these, basically it's a ring with dragon wings on it. It's like one of those clamp rings where you can open it up and close it. They put that on the snake, so it's now a dragon.
I mean, most Western, no, not Western, but most Eastern dragons don't have wings.
So it's an Eastern.
What?
So it's an Eastern.
I'm just saying, like, you could already have a dragon. Just give it feet, like claws in the front of the body, and then you've got yourself an Eastern dragon.
I guess I gave him calcium and multivitamins. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I'm probably gonna please be a 4-star diamond. That way I can
Alright.
finish shooting this Dodrio.
Nice work.
Now here we go. It's gold. It's not complete. It's not diamond.
Hey,
Well, he says complete.
nice work. Nice work.
The only pets I trust or could own is, of course, a dog. Possibly a cat. I could have a cat. And then I don't know what else I could really like say I could own.
Hey, leveled up.
Fantastic.
If my mom and sister were allergic to cats, I'd get a cat. I'd get a tuxedo cat. For those that don't know what a tuxedo cat is, it's basically it's a black and white cat. But the way that it is, it has like a white stomach, and then around it is black, so it looks like it's wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Which is why they call them tuxedo cats or tuxies. My older sister had a tuxedo cat named Tux.
Be careful out there. What's different now? Are they gonna attack me?
That would be amazing. I would have I would want a girl
Bonk.
tuxedo cat and name it Haru. Because then I would literally have the main character from one of my favorite anime. My roommate is a cat.
That's the stuff.
It's absolutely. It
I have to
is.
watch the one about the slime.
Oh, reincarnated as a slime? Dude, that anime is hype.
Hear that, people? It's hype.
Like, it's crazy to see how much its manga has started selling since the anime debut, especially the second season. Like, it's really started selling.
Oh, really?
Morga just burnt that berry.
How did it burn it? Like, did it electrify it?
Nice.
It's like, no, I want your dumb berry, thunderstorm.
He ate it. He just wanted it cooked.
Maybe he wanted a pie. Like, I don't want no blueberry. I want a blueberry pie.
Alright. So there's a debate at home recently of what is considered a cake versus a pie. What's the difference?
Pies mainly. So pies basically pies mainly use a fruit. So they are typically fruit based. Now they don't have to be, but in some way they usually use a fruit. For apple, blueberry, blackberry, cherry. Even, key lime is made with key limes.
Alright, what about cheesecake?
So cheesecake,
You got raspberry cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake.
cheesecake is made from cheese. So it's a graham cracker crust.
I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Who's saying sorry to?
The bones of the deuce I just smacked in the face with berries.
But yeah, cheesecake is made from cheese. But in my opinion, it should really be a pie because it uses a graham cracker crust And cakes do not have crust. Pies have a crust. And then cakes almost, unless it's a strawberry shortcake, usually cakes don't use fruit. You know, usually it's like a chocolate, you know, coconut, caramel. You know, it's like, for the most part, it's kind of like, they kind of go like the way of ice cream, you know what I mean? It has like a flavor. Usually it's just, you know, it's like the ingredient and then it's your icing.
Not all cake has icing though.
What?
Not all cake has icing though.
Almost all cakes have icing.
No. Only your basic birthday cakes and Americanized cakes have icing, whereas more of the more traditional cakes do not.
Dude, we're in America. We don't give a shit about traditional cakes.
Some of the traditional cakes are good. There they are. There's some more 4 stars. I'm going to 4-star this Dodrio. Emolga. I got a 4-star Emolga.
Yeah, in my opinion, cheesecake should not be called cheesecake.
You want to be cheese pie?
It should be something else, because that's a terrible name, cheese pie. But it's not a cake in the traditional sense, because it has a crust, and that's the big hang-up, is it has a crust. Cakes don't have a crust. Pies have crust. That's why it's called pie crust.
This is something we're going to have to look up.
I like pie more than I like cake,
Let's
though.
do this.
Pie versus cake. What's the difference?
Like, don't get me wrong, cake is good, but I like pie more.
According to the whatever Webster, pie is defined as a dessert consisting of a filling as of fruit or custard in a pastry shell or topped with pastry or both. Whereas the definition of cake is a bread-like food made from a dough or batter that is usually fried or baked in small flat shapes and is often what? As it scrolls away from me. Is often unleavened?
I mean, it's kind of easy to tell, like, because pies, yes, pies have a filling, cakes do not. Unless they have a filling.
I don't know, I'm not cake orientated, so...
I like pies more.
Emolga, 4-star Emolga. What is that, bronze?
Nice work. Nice work.
How did that argument come about?
Well, we're just going, someone's going at it, was like, yeah, I like this kind of pie, and someone was like, pie or cake? And it's like, it's a pie, and everyone just started going, it's like,
Well, what pie did he say?
I don't remember.
I mean, if it was like, if it was cheesecake, then it's like I can understand. It's like my favorite pie is cheesecake. It's like no, oh, it's a cake.
No, that did come up. I'm like, what's a cheesecake then? He's like,
You mind?
I don't know. Should be.
It should be a pie.
You want me to start calling it cheese pie? I'll say, hey, can you give me a slice of that cheese pie?
I stopped myself. I stopped myself so hard because just don't need to say it.
Keep it where it's at.
I am. Are you at a new area yet or no?
No.
It takes forever to get to the next place.
I'm just kind of fucking around.
Well, that's obvious. What do you prefer, pie or cake?
Oh, that really depends. Because a good cake is a good cake, you know.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and say it. My fellow Americans, chocolate cake is overrated. There, I said it.
You want them to unsubscribe?
It's just so generic. I just don't care for it.
And?
Like, my favorite cake is carrot cake. I absolutely love carrot cake. I will take a piece of carrot cake over the best world's record greatest chocolate cake any day.
Good
I
luck.
just don't care for chocolate. I don't even like chocolate ice cream.
I like cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah, that's one of my top 5 favorites.
That's the go-to, hey, I want this, but at the same time, I want cookies.
Now, my favorite flavor is mint chip. Nothing beats mint chip. If you want to make it better, throw a couple of Thin Mints in it.
Thin Mints?
Yeah, with mint chip.
Isn't there already mints in?
You make it even better. Yeah, my top 3 would be cookie dough, mint chip, and strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
Most people say, oh yeah, chocolate, like I don't want a list, people put chocolate at the top, and I'm like, chocolate wouldn't even be in my top 20. Forget about chocolate. Ice cream and chocolate cake. The only chocolate I like is just chocolate.
Will Wooper, not Wooper, will Quagmire.
But no, I like pie. I'll take pie over cake any day. Especially if it's pecan pie.
Yeah.
That or strawberry. Those are my 2 favorites.
Quagmire does not care at all.
I have always wanted to try a meat pie. So basically, in like cultures like in Australia and whatnot, basically they make a pie, but then they stuff it full of actual like meats and vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask, what the hell is rhubarb pie? Isn't rhubarb like a type of root?
Rhubarb.
Yeah. People literally like serve rhubarb pie. I'm like, so you're eating a root? What's it taste like?
Onions a root.
Is it any good?
Onions a root. Potatoes a root. like potatoes, we eat roots.
I don't even know if rhubarb is like actually anything other than a root. When's the last time you seen rhubarb at a restaurant?
You can see it occasionally.
You see, you hesitated there. You went, which means never.
Right flag.
What, do you have a mom and a baby together or
I
something?
had one, yeah.
It's time.
I like Quagsire.
Yeah, Quagmire's pretty good.
That's a great type in water and ground. It's a great typing. Because that ground type makes it to where electric does not affect it at all. So the only thing that it's really weak to is grass types.
Yeah.
Because then it's 4 times weak because ground is and water are both weak to grass.
I never really got too much into weakness
Hey.
wise, you know? It's like, oh, it's 4 times weak. I'm like, sure.
Yeah, 4 times weak is nothing to not look into. Especially when you're competitive.
Yeah.
Because all that, because even a Pokemon that's not, effective against your Pokemon, as long as it knows a move that's 4 times weak, if you're 4 times weak to a certain type, then you just get destroyed.
Oh, here's another 4-star. Quagmire. Is it better than what I currently have? I got gold.
Now then.
Techie Becky.
Mmm.
4-star.
Nice work.
Piggy Pecky. Or Picky Peck.
Picky Peek.
Picky Peck.
Sure. That was bronze. But 4-star. I've had nothing but bronze for him.
Nice work.
A 2-star Whopper.
It's
Nice
Whooper.
work.
Known for his Big Macs.
A lot of people do nickname their
Nice
Whooper
work.
Whopper Jr.
Yeah. A 3-star gold. Beautified. Leopard. Oh. I am sorry, I'm tired, and Andros is knocking down my mouse.
Nice work.
And
Great
here's
timing.
the piece of resistance. Hey! I just gotta work on the 2 and the 1. Compost has left me.
Apple Mall. Photomon. Photomon. This sounds like a terrible Digimon.
Yeah.
Photomon, use lens beam. I like Digimon too. In fact, in terms of okay, so there's no denying Pokemon is the superior game. Digimon has not had a lot of games that could rival Pokemon. But anime? Ooh, the Digimon anime is leagues above the Pokemon anime. I mean, it's so much more superior than the Pokemon anime. The characters, the writing, the freaking some of the Digimon anime are dark.
Yeah, that's. Oh, sorry.
And that's the one thing Pokemon has never really outright done is like really dark and like, oh, this is some not so kid friendly stuff here.
We got some missions we can do. I just noticed there's like little like, hey, try to get this. It's like, okay.
Like the original Digimon Adventure in 02. I mean, that's some dark stuff. I mean, freaking the second season had to do with Digimon being made into slaves to serve as humans.
I tried to get into Digimon. Yeah.
Look at this.
In the original 2 seasons? No. The first 3 seasons, because weirdly enough, even though they're different iterations and shows completely, they're still considered to be seasons. So like, Digimon Adventure is really its own show, and then 02, basically it's called Season 2, but it's its own show too. So Digimon Adventure 02, and Tamers. Now, Tamers is some dark material for a kid's anime. There's gotta be. And of course, I remember watching Pokemon and Digimon on little VCR TVs.
Yeah.
None of these flat screen, surround sound, 4K.
None of that good
No.
stuff.
We're talking, if you wanted to play a video game, you had to put it on channel 3. Kids don't know about channel 3 nowadays. And if you wanted to watch something that you knew your parents didn't want you watching, you had to stay up late until they fell asleep.
Wow.
Because there is no recording. Saving that shit for later.
Well, Chad, stop watching your porn on TV.
No, man, Yu Yu Hakusho. I'll always remember. It's the best shonen anime of all time. Nothing, in my opinion, rivals it. I mean, some people will say, oh, Naruto, or Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. I'm like, no. All of it pales to Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is the shonen king. And there's nothing kid-friendly about Yu Yu Hakusho. So when it originally aired on Adult Swim, and this is the crazy thing, Adult Swim has been around since the 90s. People don't realize that, but Adult Swim has been around since the 90s. And I remember very vividly, my mom and dad went out for dinner with friends, and I was watching Adult Swim, which of course I was not supposed to be, because I wanted to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. And the second they came home, the first thing that my mom hears is, "That dude kicked him in the damn kidney!" And my mom's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Yu Yu Hakusho." She's like, "Turn that off!" So ever since, every time after that, I literally would go in my room, wait till my parents fell asleep, when a new episode was coming out, and I would stay up late, and then I'd turn it on, my little VCR, turn it down super, super low, sit straight in the TV,
Here's your second foot.
in this TV's face, and I would watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
I still have to watch a, what is it?
It's time.
Black Lagoon.
Okay,
There's a big twist, but I know.
so, Black Lagoon makes Yu Yu Hakusho look like Pokemon. That's how mature Black Lagoon is.
How'd it go?
Yeah. High School DxD. Remember, it says, watch with a parent.
Yeah, here. Hey, kids. Hold on. Let me put the microphone straight to my mouth. Hey, kids. Don't watch it with your parents. No. You have been warned. Don't do it. Because, if you watch that show with your mom or your dad, there's gonna be a lot of questions from your mom and dad about the type of person you are
Yeah.
and the things you like. I'm afraid to even mention like the basic premise of it right now live on stream, because I want people to think that I'm still somewhat normal. But yeah, DxD. There's a reason that even censored, it's still very adult.
Let's do this.
Mature. By the way, they have confirmed there will
discovery.
be another season.
Nice
Oh.
work.
No clue when, but
Nice work.
but it's coming.
You heard it here,
A new
folks.
discovery.
And that joke's that's an appropriate
Nice
joke
work.
for the show because it's very sexual.
Nice work.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Okay, here's the problem. People will watch, like, if I was to watch that show with like a friend that
Nice work.
doesn't know anything about it, or even my parents, they'd be like,
Nice
"What
work.
the fuck? You like this shit?" I mean, like, okay, well, listen.
Nice work.
In my opinion, DxD is like Kill La Kill.
Kill la Kill's good.
Okay, listen. Yes, is it super fan service? Absolutely. It's as fan service can get. But the thing about DxD and Kill La Kill is I don't watch it for the tits and the ass.
That's just a byproduct.
That's just part of it that I have to, that's there. It's there, okay? It's not going away. I watch those two shows for its plot. Because it has great writing and it has great characters. The fan service is just, unfortunately, that's part of the show.
Right.
The thing is like the plot is so good that you kind of almost sometimes find yourself being like, okay, when's the last time I actually saw a boob? Because like you don't even want to see the fan service. You want more of the plot. You're like, oh, like, Rias, put some clothes on. I don't want. Get back to fighting. I'm not even gonna go into this, but if you ever have the chance, just look up Redo of Healer, and you will realize that show's how do they even make an anime out of that manga? Because it makes High School DxD and Kill La Kill look like freaking Teletubbies and Sesame Street levels of appropriate compared to what it has to offer. Like, I literally will not say anything about that series because it honestly is absolutely messed up. I do not know how there's a person writing this type of stuff out there and is not in a mental institution for his sickness. But of course, Japan has different tastes than us Americans. I'm not saying that like to be like, mean or anything, but it's true. We like different things. When you look at what we like and what they like. It's very different genre-wise. I guess the nice way to say it is I feel like in terms of like adults, like content, they just don't have any shame. They just don't care. Anything's acceptable. While over here in America, nothing's acceptable anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised when they localize anime over here. Like, hey, whoa, what? Like, what? That man in that scene is holding a door open for a woman. We can't have that anymore. That's chauvinistic behavior. Women are their own people. They can do that by themselves. Replace it!
I will say,
Because, man, over here, we are hardcore woke and politically correct nowadays. So I'm surprised there's not, like, mass censorship of everything.
What were you going to say?
so the biggest
Mr. I
thing-
will say.
I will say, not to piss people off or anything, but when someone's holding a door for you, god damn it, say thank you. Because,
Here's what I try and tell people. I'm not holding the door open for you because I don't think you can do it yourself. It's that my mother raised me to have manners. And my mother told me that it's a good deed. It's the right thing to do to hold the door open for someone if you can, because it's being a nice person. When did being a nice person become a bad thing? Is my thing. When did something as harmless as holding a door open because you're just trying to do a kind gesture basically have you cross-examined by someone else? If you want to blame anyone, blame my mother. Because she's the one that taught me to do it. But I mean, listen, I'm all for people, having their feelings the way they feel. But yeah, if you look up Redo Appealer, Caden, and then you'll see why I'm not even mentioning anything about it.
yeah.
Instead, I'm condemning it and am amazed that they would even greenlight an anime based on that manga. I think Shield Hero comes back later this year.
Does it?
I think they finally are going to do the second season, which if it is this year, then I will finally come off of my hiatus.
Hiatus.
I don't know, maybe it's just because of everything that's gone on with my life this last 2 years with this freaking pandemic and basically not really having a job. I just have not felt any desire, you know what I mean? And then and I don't want to, point fingers or make any drama, but there has been a lot of controversy and meanness within some of the English voice actors within the industry. And just, just certain things that certain people have said, and it's kind of just made me really just not want to watch anime. But I always said, whenever Shield Hero 2 comes out, the second season, I will watch it even if I don't even want to watch anime anymore for the rest of my life. I will at least watch Shield Hero because that's one of my favorite anime.
Oh, hey, I can adjust camera speed and all that. That might come in handy.
You know, it's just, for me personally, it's like, I just don't, I mean, okay, so like, I like Black Clover, and of course, I always like One Piece, but it's like, I'm not really into a lot of like the modern big titles. Like, I mean, I'm probably gonna get, if there's actually anime fans watching right now, I'll probably get slaughtered for this, but I don't really care about My Hero Academia. I just don't.
You bite your tongue!
I like it, but do I, like, love it? I mean, I've seen a lot better anime and shonen series than My Hero. I'm sorry. It's good, it's enjoyable, but I just... If there's something better on, I'm gonna watch it over My Hero, because just there's stuff better than My Hero.
I will say I still watch My Hero just because plotline isn't bad.
No,
but
it's not.
Very, have you seen the new season?
It just feels very, like, bleh. I've seen this before, I know how it's gonna end.
Oh, yeah. That's literally all of them.
It's like, I mean, My Hero, it's again, I don't hate it, but it's like, I don't know, it's just, I'm very love-hate with that series. Like, I like it, but then I don't really care for it. But I also kind of like it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know what you sound like right now?
What?
How's
A
it
hater?
go? Bleh. Bleh. I keep drinking it, but I can't stop drinking it. It's so good, but so bad at the same time.
Exactly.
It's wonderfully awful.
And honestly, at this point, I don't care about Dragon Ball anymore. Dragon Ball Z has been ruined thanks to Super.
Like, Goku actually used to be a great character, but he has just been absolutely assassinated by its creator and the writers involved with Super.
Yeah, well.
It's just a shit show nowadays. And then, of course, I love Naruto. I really enjoyed, I won't say love, but I really enjoyed Shippuden. You know, if there wasn't so much bad filler, I would love Shippuden, but unfortunately, nope. Plus that final arc, that Ninja War, that fourth Ninja War, there's so many problems with the writing and the characters. It's just, you get a lot of points taken off of that one, Kishimoto. But Boruto, I don't care one bit about Boruto. I don't like him. I don't care about him. Whatever. I don't care. I don't even know what the hell's happening with Boruto right now. It's been like 100 chapters and I don't know what the hell he's doing. Because I just don't care. I feel like we're in a weird stage right now when it comes to manga. Because I feel like, like the old school, like, shonen, like, you know, Luffy kind of character, or, you know, like a Naruto, they're kind of going away and getting less popular, and now people want more mature, or at least they want that same shonen feeling, but they want it a little bit darker, because that's why shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, that's why Attack on Titan, that's why these anime manga have become so popular. It's because it's a shonen, but it's so much more mature and darker.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Pokemon, you should take some notes. you should have Ash killed off, and then have someone else replace it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can't kill
Dude,
the 50th anniversary of that kid.
It's the 25th, by the way. It is
Oh.
not the 50th. We would be dead if it was the 50th.
All I know is he...
Well, I would probably... No, hold on. Let's see, 28, so 25 years more,
It's time.
2, 3... I'd be in my 50s if it was the 50th anniversary. And
Yeah.
you'd be in your
40s.
mid to late 40s.
Sleepy Buffalo.
Yeah, I would be 53. You would definitely be in your mid 40s.
Yeah.
But it's like, the problem with the Pokemon anime is that I think a lot of people just don't freaking care about Ash anymore.
Well, here's the thing.
It's like Ash has so run his, like, it's like, come on, can we get a new protagonist, please? He's been the protagonist since the freaking 90s.
Well, the biggest thing about him in it is simply,
Pikachu,
no, it's they keep changing his
design.
design, and that's
He keeps getting younger. How does
Yeah.
that even happen?
it's like, look, dude, we understand, but at the same
Like
time,
he started off as a 12-year-old, but now he's become somehow a 9-year-old.
Yeah. Like, oh, you gotta be 12 to leave, 12 or 13 to leave
Let's do
to
this.
be a trainer. It's like, hey, by the way, we're 10. It's like, how are you 10?
Have you noticed that except for like in the spin-offs,
Great timing.
none of the protagonists in any of the Pokemon games are older than 12?
Yeah.
And when you're older and you think about it, so how realistic is it for a 12-year-old to stop, let's say, Cyrus from the team
Perfect
Team
timing.
Galactic, whose prime objective is to kill all life on Earth?
How did a 12-year-old stop him and his evil team? How'd they do it?
New discovery.
'Cause I'm gonna tell you what, I don't know how they did it, but it's not believable, that's for sure.
Perfect timing.
Should they get like an 18-year-old protagonist?
Great timing.
I'll defy the whole thing.
But you know, for some reason,
work.
a lot of like shonen, like super like shonen anime or like just anime in general, they mostly have young protagonists.
Well, yeah.
They have your 12 or 15-year-old, you know. There's never like, so I'm a 38-year-old. It's like no. You cannot
Well,
be the
well,
You can't be the protagonist.
There is one. There is. Was it? Crap. What's the anime called?
Well, there-
Basically, it's called Gate.
Oh, is that the one with where he's a part of the military
Yes.
and there's a portal that opens to
In
another
Middle
world?
Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a 30-year-old doing that, and then there's also another one. I can't remember what it is, but basically, he dies, quote quote. He's a 35-year-old man. He dies. He gets reincarnated through these gods.
It's a slime.
Hmm?
It's a slime.
No,
Oh.
but he breeds slimes, basically.
Oh, you're talking about the slime breeder one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, technically, the protagonist is 35 at heart.
But true, but the technicality is that he's in the body of a 12 or 15-year-old.
Fine, Gate. Boom.
Well, there is a new one that's super popular right now, manga-wise. It's called Kaiju Number 8. Literally, the dude's like in his 30s. And basically, this is like a Japan where kaijus, like Godzilla creatures, exist.
I'm Kaiju.
And basically, he has the ability to turn into a kaiju.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
Someone must have made the Caillou song for Kaiju.
Man, we've been talking about nerd stuff so long, I don't even know what's happening in the game right now.
I've just been following missions and whatever I feel like. I think I got 4-star Quagmire.
Have you unlocked a new area?
No, that's gonna take a while.
Fuck, how long does it take to get to a new area?
Well, it depends on, what you're working on in this. So for me, so this game actually.
Like, what do you like? Do you have to do missions?
So technically there are not missions from what I've been told or seen. There are like side quests.
Yeah.
If you press Y, it's like, hey, all requests. And it's like, hey, you should take
A picture of this.
a picture of this. It's
Yeah.
like, Swannabe.
Yeah.
It's like, did
Whoa,
you
whoa,
know?
whoa, whoa! What did she just say?
It says Swannabe.
Swanna B?
Yeah, B-E. But it's like something stupid in
Wait,
it.
so Swanna and B-E-E?
Mm-hmm. It's
What the
wannabe.
fuck's a Swanna B?
It's just Swanna. You
Uh-huh.
know what Swanna is? It's a
Oh,
swan.
like a fake Swanna?
Yeah, it's like wannabe.
Got
So
it.
basically, it's like a title for the mission or whatever.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
get text going, did you know ducklet can fly? They're pretty tiny, so be careful not to miss your photo op. And then you finish it, it goes, oh, look at it flap those cute little wings with all of its might. And it's like, that's it. You complete it, you
Oh,
get something.
so it's a ducklet that wannabes or wants to be
Yes.
a Swanna.
Yeah, so basically it's just like, hey, like here's one that, it says, I saw Score Bunny laughing out loud earlier.
Score
It was
bunnies
so cute.
don't. Score bunnies.
You gotta,
do they laugh?
you gotta see it for yourself. That's about it. There, 3
I've
friends
changed
among
my
friends.
opinion on the Gen 8 starters. I actually like them now. I hated them when they first came out, especially those final evolutions. My God. But you know what? They've grown on me. They really have. Inteleon, Reboots, and of course, freaking Rillaboom's the freaking best. Freaking love that grass gorilla.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them now. I like the 8th gen starters. I did not like them at first at all.
What time is it? 7:30. I think it's a good stopping point here. I've just
Alrighty
been
then.
Messing around, so.
Well, if anyone's still listening, hopefully you enjoyed us talking about just absolute nonsense. And I sure had fun.
Yeah,
So, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming out, and if you're still here, you're a real one. Until next time,
Bye bye.
good evening!